Hey, so good day, everyone. So today we are going to talk about set theory, and this is one of the most important foundations of mathematics. So what is set theory? So set theory is a branch of mathematics that deals with collections of objects, and these collections are called sets. A set is simply a group of distinct things like numbers, letters, or even everyday objects that are grouped together based on some common property. So there are representation of set. It can be represented in two ways. One is known as the roster form, and the other is the set builder form. So these two forms can be used to represent the same data, but the style varies in both cases. So question number one, determine first which of the following are considered as sets in and which are not. So there are five statements, all even numbers on the number line, all the good basketball players from class 9, the bad performers from batch of dancers, all prime numbers from 1 to 100, numbers that are greater than 5 and less than 15. So again, which of the following statements can be considered as sets? So we can say all even numbers on the number line is a set because sets are not those bunches or groups where some quality or characteristics comes in the picture. So statement number one is a set. Statement number two and number three is not a set because it involves quality. Statement number four and number five are sets. All prime numbers from 1 to 100 is a set. Numbers that are greater 5 and less than 15 is also a set. For rooster form. In rooster form, the elements are inside a curly brackets. All the elements are mentioned inside and separated by commas. Rooster form is the easiest way to represent the data in groups. For example, the set for the table of 5 will be A equals the set of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. That, or so on, or so forth. If we can only use the three dots if the group is infinite. So these are the properties of roster form. The arrangement in the roster form does not necessarily to be in the same order every time. For example, the set of A is equals to A, B, C, D, E is equal to A set of A, D, A, C, B. So regardless of the arrangement, so long as they are the same, in rooster form, they are equal. Property number two, the elements are not repeated in the set in the rooster form. For example, the word apple. The set of apple or the letters of apple will be written as A equals A, P, L, E. So no need to write letter P again. Third property, the finite sets are represented either with all the elements or if the elements are too much, they are represented as dots in the middle. So the infinite sets are represented with dots in the end. If we have a finite sets, for example, numbers from 1 to 20, and they are many sets. So no need to write everything. You can only write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that 18, 19, 20. That is the set of 1 to 20. But with the case of infinite sets, we are going to use dots in the end. So for example, we are going to represent the information or statements into rooster form. Number one, all natural numbers. Number two, numbers greater than 6 and less than 3. And number three, all even numbers from 10 to 25. So to represent this one into rooster form, so we can have set A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that, since it is an infinite set. So the dot will be at the end of the set. For number 2, numbers greater than 6 and less than 3, it is a null set since there are no numbers greater than 6 and less than 3. So we are just going to write a curly bracket. For number 3, all even numbers from 10 to 25. Either we write every number or all even numbers from 10 to 25, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, or we can use the dot, dot, dot at the middle. So we can have 10, 12, 14, dot, 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 22, 24. The next one is the set builder form. In set builder form, elements are shown or represented in statements expressing relations among elements. The standard form for set builder is A equals A colon statement. For example, A is equals to X colon A cubed, where A is an element of a natural number and A is more than 9 or less than 9. So properties for set builder form, in order to write the set in set builder form, the data should follow a certain pattern. Colons are necessary in set builder form. After the colon, the statement is to be written. Another book that I've read is they use a long vertical line. But for our lesson, we will use colon. So express the given information in the set builder form. So numbers that are greater than 10 and less than 20. All natural numbers greater than 25. Vowels in English alphabet. So for number 1, A, colon, A is an element of a natural number, and A is greater than 10 but less than 20. For number 2, all natural numbers greater than 25. So B colon, B is an element of a natural number, and B is greater than 25. Vowels in English alphabet. So C colon, C is the vowel of the English alphabet. So you just write the statement if it is for a statement. Can be for number 2, all natural numbers greater than 25. We can also write natural numbers greater than 25. And also for number 1. Order of the set. Order of the set is determined by the number of elements present in the set. For example, if there are 10 elements in the set, the order of the set becomes 10. For finite sets, the order of the set is finite, and for infinite sets, the order of the set is infinite. So there are 3 types of set: singular set, meaning only one order of the set; finite set, meaning limited number of elements in the set; infinite set, continuous number of elements of the set. For now, we are going to convert the following sets into roster form, from roster form into set builder form. So notice for statement number 1, or for the roster form for letter A, we have all the letters except for the vowels. We don't have letter A, letter E, letter I, letter O, and letter U. For letter B, we have the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So what are these numbers? For letter C, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. So to represent it as a set builder form, for letter A, these are all consonant of the English alphabet. For letter B, these are even numbers wherein the numbers must be greater than 2, or greater or equal than 2, or less than 10, less than or equal to 10. For letter C, these are odd numbers, so the range is from 5 to 19. C is greater than or equal to 5, or less than or equal to 19. Next is the set operations. The set operations can be defined as the operations performed on 2 or more sets to obtain a single set. containing a combination of elements from all the sets being operated upon. So there are three types of operation. We have union of sets, the symbol is U, intersection of sets, inverted U, and the difference between sets minus sign. Union of sets A and B denoted by AUB is the set of distinct elements that belong to set A or set B or both. For example, we are going to find the union of A, which is equals to the set of 2, 3, 4, and B is equals to the set of 3, 4, 5. So how to find the union of sets A and B? Solution. A union B is equals to 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you notice 3 is common to both A and B, set A and B. So there's no need for you to repeat number 3 in writing the union of the sets. So we have 2. So we have 2. And we also have 3. And we also have 4 and 5. So again, there's no need for you to repeat numbers which are common from the following sets. Intersection of the sets A and B denoted by A, intersection B, this is the symbol for intersection, is the set of elements that belong to both A and B. Example, the set of common elements in A and B. Example, find the intersection of A, 2, 3, 4, and B, 3, 4, 5. All we need to do is to find the common elements of A and B. So what are the common elements of A and B? That is 3 and 4. So since A has 3 and 4, B has also 3 and 4. So this is our intersection. Next, two sets are said to be disjoint if their intersection is empty set. Sets have no common elements. So meaning disjoint, meaning there are no common elements or no intersection. Example, we have set A 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, set B 2, 4, 6, 8. There are no common elements for set A and B, so meaning they are disjoint sets. Next, the difference between sets is denoted by A minus B, which is the set containing elements that are in A but not in B. All elements of A except the elements of B. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for set A, and for set B, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to find the difference between set A and set B. So if we are going to minus the common, so set A has 2, set B has also 2, set B has 4, also set A. There are no other common elements, meaning the difference between sets A and B is 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, and 5. So, sir, how about 6 and 8? Again, we are just denoting the difference between set A and B. So A minus literally to B. So the remaining elements for set A after it is subtracted to B is 1, 3, and 5. Next, the complement of the set denoted by A apostrophe is the set of all elements of the universal set that do not exist in set A. That is A is denoted as union minus the A, which is the difference between the elements of the universal set and set A. For example, we are going to find the complement of set X, which is equals to 4, 6, and 9, where the universal set is U, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9. So again, we are going to find the difference between the union of the set and set X. So X has 4, 6, X has 6, X has 9, So the complement of this set is 4, 6, 1, 2, and 3. So these are some of the terms for set operations. We will cover it next time if we still have time for the finals. So I think that is everything for now. I will just I will just put the quiz on the description. That will be your last quiz. And also you try to comment your name for the attendance for this video. That is everything for now. Goodbye and thank you, everyone.